When you look at demographics and how they're shifting in this country, here in the US and across the globe, really, it's already predicted that between 2040 and 2050, at least in this country, that we're going to be so diverse that you won't have any one majority, racial majority. It will be very diverse. And the question is, will leaders, will organizations be ready for that? Will you be ready with your products? Will you be ready with your services? Will you be ready with your culture for that type of diversity in the future? The other thing I would say is that companies are in business infinitely, right? We have companies that have been around for 100 years, right? And raise your hand if you're a CEO who says, I think we'll just go out of business in the next 3 to 5 years. No, they want to stay active. They want to stay engaged. They want people buying their products and services, or if they're nonprofit, being engaged with their mission infinitely. So there's not this time where we say that, we've got all the customers that we need, check. Or we've made all the profit that we need, check. You have to remember that people are the ones who make these products. People are the ones who have to be engaged. So people are the ones that we've got to pay more attention to. And you never get to the point where you say, I'm done paying attention to people. So it's infinite, right? So diversity is an infinite game. There is no end to it. There will never be this time where we say, we've got enough diversity. And I'll be honest with you, I've read some articles and I've heard some leaders say that, I have diversity fatigue. You know what my response is to that? If you're fatigued about diversity, you're doing it wrong. There's never this time where we can say that we've done enough of anything, right? It's always an opportunity to do more, to be better, and to continuously improve. The last thing I'll say is that there's an article I read out of Harvard Business Review, and it talked about how what's needed to be an effective CEO or person in the C-suite these days in this era that we're in right now, that it has significantly shifted. So the traditional pedigree for the C-suite has been, technology, operations, finance, administration, those pedigree, traditional skills. And they're still needed. But in this era, they're not enough. Leaders now also need that social, emotional component, right? Emotional intelligence, diversity, equity, and inclusion, managing teams in conflict, right? Being able to intervene appropriately from a humanistic perspective. So that's why I'll start with, and I'll end with one word: infinite, right? DEI and the need for it is infinite.